pitch. I think it came up as a pop-up ad. At the time, you know, when you're young, when you just finish high school, you don't really know what to expect. So when you come, you think this is what it is. And to be honest, as you grew throughout the years, it actually lived up to all the expectations. You know, we lived a very comfortable life. You know, I had a great social life here as well. You have to be able to adapt because it's a new country for you. I would say maybe the first few months you start to accept the fact of where you are, but after a while it just becomes normality and you're like, okay, this is my uni town, and when you go back home to wherever you're from, that is my hometown. It would be the same wherever you go, even if you studied in the same country you're from. I went back to the UK after I graduated in 2011, and then I just went straight into working in general practice. I worked for a few years, but then I felt like I knew enough. I started doing a couple of exams and a few postgraduate courses. And back in 2018, actually my mother wanted to, who's also a dentist, wanted to retire, and me and my brother was supposed to go and take over her practice. What happened was that another practice came up, so we took over that one as well. It's been going great so far. As we run a few sites of the dental practices, we thought it would be a great idea to have some graduates from the university we studied. So that connection that I still maintained with the university helped me in that process, where I was able to come back and I was able to speak to the new graduates and obviously offer them the opportunity first. Dental student you're quite a hard-working individual, and because it was a lot of, I felt the oral exams, it was quite tough, so you had to really know everything because you really didn't know which direction your examiner would take you. And this really instilled a hard-working mentality in us, where we sort of felt like we need to know everything to a reasonable level before we can actually take on a task. So the changes that I've seen since I've come, it's been amazing. I can really see that the university is investing heavily into upgrading their facilities. I would say learn your basics, very, very good, because that will stay with you forever. If you sort of don't learn the basics very well, it'd be very difficult for you to progress further in your career once you have graduated, because here you have someone that's constantly overlooking you. You might get upset sometimes what they say and you feel down, but it's actually building you as a whole person to become the best professional that you can be.